It's been a little while since you could say this, but South Carolina is no longer the only team in the SEC with a losing record after an 8-6 win over Davidson on Tuesday night at Founders Park to move to 500 on the year for the first time since March 24th. It has been a bit of a deep hole that the Gamecocks have had to climb out of, and still do to some degree, have to climb out of this hole that they've gotten themselves into from earlier on in the year. But make no mistake, they are playing better baseball. They've been in a lot of tight games this year, lost some of them, beaten some quality opponents, and right now they're playing probably their better baseball they've seen in, honestly, pretty much all year. They've won 4 in a row. They went to Missouri, swept that series, and now they're back home for a 9-game homestand and kicked it off with I shouldn't say nice win, but still a close win over Davidson. And they got off to a really good start in this game. After trailing 1-0 in the bottom of the first, South Carolina scored 5 runs on 3 home runs with a leadoff home run from Will Craddock, a 2-run homer from Talmadge LeCroy, and then another 2-run shot from KJ Scobie. And at that point, you're kind of thinking to yourself, okay, like South Carolina is going to pick up right where it left off. It's going to continue to play well in this game, maybe even run rule. But that really did not prove to be the case, as right away in the top of the second, Davidson scored 4 runs, and Riley Goodman, who got the start on the mound, did not record an out in the second inning. He just really has not looked that good, lately, and pretty much all year to this point. It really has been a struggle for him. Gave up 5 runs, 4 earned, struck out 1, no walks, and threw a lot more strikes in this outing. But even Monty Lee mentioned it after the game. He just left a lot of pitches in the zone, and Davidson took advantage. But good news for South Carolina was the bullpen really stepped up nicely afterwards. Only gave up 1 run over the final 7 innings. Josh Gregoire pitched great. Logan Prisco didn't allow a hit over 2 1/3 innings. Josh Gunther didn't really pitch too well. He did get 2 outs, but then he got himself into a bit of a bases-loaded jam, which Parker Marlott got out of and retired all 4 batters. And then Cooper Parks got himself into a little bit of a scare in the 9th inning with 2 on and 1 out, but did get out of it to pick up his first save of the year. And the other thing, the offense really did not do much at all after the big first inning. They did score a few more runs to eventually take back the lead and even added an insurance run in the middle innings. But the thing that Lee kind of noted after the game, and when you look back at the box score, I kind of actually agree with him. Everyone contributed something in this game. You look at it, Craddock had a hit, Bach had a hit, LeCroy had 2 hits and 3 RBIs, Harmon had a hit, Scobie had a hit, Randolph didn't get a hit, but he got on base via a walk. Evans didn't get a hit, but he did get on base via hit by pitch. Lazama had 2 hits. Uhas had a hit. Every starter in the lineup reached base, which I think is a really good thing. And anytime you score 8 runs, you feel pretty good about your chances to win, especially with the way the pitching staff has been throwing lately. So the Gamecocks will continue their homestand on Friday, taking on number 17 Mississippi State in a 3-game weekend series here at Founders Park. First pitch will be at 7 p.m. on SEC Network Plus. So once again, South Carolina picking up an 8-6 win over Davidson to move back to 500 for the first time since March 24th. For GamecockCentral.com, I'm Jack Veltri.